Hello everyone. What qualifies as candy? Let's blur the lines a little bit. Today we're investigating Trolli gummy rocks. I don't know what to expect, but I do know that they're supposed to be sour, and we've not had too much luck with Trolli sour treats, have we? So we have our usual packaging, no reason to really make any packaging notes. We've gone over this before. Trolli rocks with the Trolli character. And some advertisements here for other treats that I'm not too familiar with, such as the soda poppers. Well, bold in the Trolli fashion, very bold. But it's enough probably to say that I don't like the package too much. They could have been a bit more creative and subtle. Now, the rocks, however, are pretty beautiful. Oh, we need to go in the correct order, right? I'm getting like a brewery smell. Something that's kind of like a very musty, roasty, mostly like an attic smell. Actually, it's pretty funky. It tastes like a laboratory. It's kind of an experiment gone sour, sitting around in the petri dish too long. I guess now at this juncture I'll make mention that it's got fumaric acid, and then there's some waxes and a gum arabic. But maybe I'm smelling the lactic acid, the sodium lactate, just a real blend of awful chemical smells. I've got to say, maybe it's got one of the most foul smells that's ever greeted me when I've opened a bag. So maybe it's best that I almost forgot that portion of the review. I think it smells absolutely terrible. There's no sensation that I'm smelling food at all, or even something that would be considered a nice little bit of a sweet treat. I'm hoping I don't inadvertently draw some up into my nostrils. There may be some bad side effects from exposure. It smells like pretty foul. But there's two different kinds of rocks. They are quite beautiful. With a lot of different colors blended. So this one travels from pink to salmon. It's got kind of a nice light orange hue and some speckles of red, so it's quite beautiful. And we're also going to try one of these, which is based in a darker color, which is coming off as a little bit green or bluish or purple, and covered over with this pink business, whatever that is. I've got something in the way, so I can't really get my hand up there in the frame very well. But this looks like the two different types of candy. I'm not noticing any others, so this looks like it'll probably be it. And with a candy like this, there's certainly not any way to go about it other than just eating it. How much buildup could there possibly be? I don't really have anything that I'm anticipating, and it's definitely a blank slate, which is rare. I usually bring a lot of my opinions and my thoughts to a candy, but in this case, we've started out really poorly though. Excuse me. I guess since this one's the one at hand, I'm going to try it first. This doesn't have the taste of a confection at all. It's supposed to be gummies in a soft candy shell. I'm getting the worst flavor. I mean, this might be a bad batch. I don't know how old they are. No, they're not expired. They expire in about 1 month. I can't even get my thoughts around what this flavor is. It's really terrible. Maybe it's like the plastic. Like this candy especially is prone to picking up particles of the plastic. Absolutely no food value so far. I think I'm getting what now they would call the flavor. Alright, the outer shell has softened. It's crumbling away into bits of kind of sugary bits. There's a little bit of a sourness that is kind of novel. I'm not getting any fizziness or any sort of mouthfeel or sensation that it's not really like a puckering sour. It's more of like a kind of a gentle sourness. It's helping me along this journey because I was having a bad time of it, and now just any hint of something that is remotely familiar has become very calming. The gummy is very, very tough. It is not yielding very much at all. When I bite into it, my teeth are not going through it, and they're also not springing back. Like I'm just feel like I'm making this chunk more malleable. Very strange. It's almost like hard bubblegum. It still has not yielded. It's still one compact piece. The flavor that I'm pulling out of this rock, though, I think I really am reacting to just how bad it smelled and tasted at first, because it's seeming pleasant, but this is an illusion. Had it been this flavor for all along, I don't think I would have liked it. It has something of a kitchen taste, like a raw ingredient, like a raw kind of like nuttiness or some kind of a dustiness that would be a part of a recipe. Very hard to place, very hard to break down. I'm finally like shredding it into bits. Okay, I had this bag sitting around, and I really wanted candy. Last night, probably for a couple of days now, a couple of nights in a row, I thought, well, if I just do the review, I'm going to have these treats I can eat after the review, but it would not have satisfied me. This is probably the least satisfying couple of minutes I've spent with candy. But it's odd. I mean, I think I really would have enjoyed this if they would have taken the idea or the motif and done it better. We have got one more to get through. It didn't break down in any way that it should have to be successful. So. This is not widely marketed. It's not available very many places. I happened to find it at a gas station. But there can't be too many palates out there that would find this really agreeable. So that's it. Stay far, far away. You would be better off eating real rocks.